Hey, what is up, everybody? It is Friday night. It is just past 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is Marital Nonsense. That's right. It is Friday night. It is Marital Nonsense. And as you can see, it's just not Marital Nonsense. No. There is Ben. There is his lovely wife, Danae. And on the left-hand side here, we have another podcast joining the show from the TrainWreck Podcast. We have Adam and Jenna. What's going on, guys and ladies?
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on, actually.
I'm pretty sure I'm in the purge right now.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a pandemic, and I should wear a mask, right?
That's right.
Okay.
This is a pandemic, and that is your mask. I feel safe.
So in the pandemic, are we the purge guys right now? We're not wearing the mask?
We're not wearing the mask.
We're the anarchy?
Surprise!
We're sitting very closely to each other.
What is this M. Night Shyamalan twist that
I
just went down?
know. It's the reverse.
So again, it is the TrainWreck Podcast. But first, guys, before we get into all that, before we get into what you guys do, what you are, it is time to talk to you about Manscaped.com, because not only does Manscaped, man, if I can talk, Jesus Christ, does Manscaped.com
Are you a podcaster?
support this show, they also want to wish you all the best of the new year 2021, because it is still New Year, right?
Yeah.
It's halfway through
We're
January.
in January. Yeah.
It's still not we're still in
Don't look
January.
People
away.
haven't
December.
given up on not
Yeah.
meeting their resolutions yet.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But they all do want to wish everybody a happy new year still. And because you all need to know that Manscaped.com does not just have products to sell and buy, but they are the best men's below the waist grooming, offering precision engineered tools for your family jewels. And they are here to help you keep your balls clean for the new year. Ring in the new year with the right tools for the job.
You gotta do
So,
what you
yeah.
gotta do.
So wait, you're telling me it's that easy?
It is that easy. If you can go to
Oh, this
Manscaped,
is my favorite part.
you can go to manscaped.com right now. Use promo code MN2020 and you get 20% off plus free shipping on all of your purchases.
You said MN 2020?
Marital Nonsense 2020, MN 2020.
That's sexy.
20% off, and you get the Lawnmower 3.0.
Which is this?
Yeah, and not only do you get the Lawnmower 3.0, you get the Lawnmower 3.0 with a flashlight that vibrates.
Not only.
Yeah.
So, you gonna try it out?
Here you go.
Yeah.
Give a little
I don't know. I'm feeling a little Britney.
No.
I can tell y'all right now, my face is a little shaggy. My downstairs is groomed clean because, I have to get out of quarantine. It is time to get out of the quarantine. And with clean balls, thanks to the Lawnmower 3.0, this waterproof, skin-safe trimmer reduced nicks in my two best friends. So yeah, it is the 3rd generation trimmer. Even has a light to shine, as we've already shown you all. So it's just good shit.
I mean,
Are you
It sounds
convinced?
fantastic. Yeah.
Like I said already, go to manscaped.com right now. Use promo code MN2020. Get yourself 20% off plus free shipping. You can't beat free shipping. Typically, only Amazon offers that. So this is stepping up with Amazon. Just saying.
Shaved balls.
Shave your balls.
Yep.
They also support like testicular cancer and stuff.
They do.
That's a really
Oh,
good
wow,
one.
yeah.
No, that's good.
They do a lot of like things to raise awareness in really funny ways about things that are really uncomfortable to talk about.
Yes.
Like my husband's hairy balls. Like every time we have to start, since we started being kind of whatever this is, like I've always like, can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? I can't fucking make it anytime. Never.
I prefer family jewels. That's my
Family
go-to
jewels.
phrase.
Family jewels.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining the show tonight. It's been awesome so far. So what is the TrainWreck Podcast?
Yeah.
That's a great question. TrainWreck Podcast is a nonsense podcast.
Complete nonsense.
Nonsense.
Absolute
Utter-
nomish.
Hey, whoa.
Nomish. It is for the nomish people.
Are you stealing our shit? Nonsense? What are you talking about?
Wait, it's on their shirt.
Yeah, a nonsense
This podcast.
But
Unbelievable.
you guys, yeah.
Gotta copyright that
It's good
shit.
stuff, though. This is the collision of the two nonsenses.
There you go. I like
the
it.
marriage of the two nonsenses.
This is. I don't know. I got it.
But see, you have a themed nonsense.
That's true.
Our nonsense.
It's utter nonsense.
It's just a train wreck.
Yeah, it is. It's
If we
complete.
don't go off the rails, we're not doing it right.
If this is the focus, and I were to open it and throw it across the room. That's the podcast.
Yeah. Pretty
Oh,
much,
that's fun.
We simply just pick a topic and talk about it, and then proceed to, unlike some professionals,
Nobody's professionals here.
Professionals. We proceed to take the topic and just let the conversation go, because that's what works best for us. We don't want to seem fake and, edited.
I mean, we are,
Sure.
but we don't want to seem that way.
Shut up.
It's less organic when you give away the secrets of your craft.
Right. And that's the thing. We didn't want to change it too much. So that's just what we did and what we've been doing.
That's fun.
Yeah. I agree. That's awesome, man. That sounds like a lot of fun. And real quick, Amber Burdeni. Hey, everyone.
Amber!
She's watching live.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
So before we get going even further, where do we find your show? How do we watch it? How do we find you on social media? All of that good stuff.
Everywhere.
Nice.
Yep. Everywhere.
Our main primary source that we branch out of is we use Anchor
Cool.
to host
Makes
and
it a
do.
lot easier
But if
that
you,
way.
because if you go to that website and look us up, it lists all of our
Mhm.
locations, from Spotify to podcast to Overcast. I said podcast, didn't I? I meant to say Radiocast.
Yeah.
We're on Apple. Give us a 5-star review. We have a 5-star review
Give
with
us a
no
5-star
listens
review.
on there. Explain it.
I don't know.
It's the ghost. It's the ghost reviewer.
I hope so.
I like that.
But yeah, we don't have any like live shows like this
No.
yet.
Sure.
We're working on it.
We started out just audio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. We did it for
Yeah.
100 episodes. Moose Point. Throwback.
Yep. That's just
We just released episode 4 long
Yeah.
ago.
I mean, yeah, we have 100
When
episodes.
did you upload it?
About like 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
fresh. Get it while you
Yes.
can.
I like it.
But our handle on all of our social media is TrainWreck X00X, because clearly the regular one is just taken. We also covered that in a podcast.
Oh.
We were searching for a title
Mhm.
for it, and we had done research. We found 0 titles with Trainwreck, right? And we were diligent about this. We were on
a
it.
lot.
And then we post ours and find out that there's been one that's been out since April? It was this year. But they're kind of famous people. So we're like stepping on toes without stepping on toes. And then if you search it, you'll see about 7 other podcasts called Trainwreck
Oh,
after we posted ours.
That happens.
And they're all dead.
That's all that matters. As long as they're dead, who
We don't know
cares?
what happened to them
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
though.
Why do I see dirt on your arms right now? What's going on with that?
Yeah.
I see I get like dirty hands. You've been to a cemetery lately? What's going on?
No, it was a grave situation. So
Oh, I see.
wouldn't go for that.
That's cool. Yeah, when we started the Moose Point, man, we did it was called the Moose Point. We started it in August. And when I searched it after we already did it, I came across one called A Moo Point, a Friends podcast. I was like, well, it's different enough. I'm not going to worry about it.
It was
Yeah.
named after my cat.
Yeah. And they named theirs
So-
after the Friends phrase. So
Yeah.
it's like it's different.
It's
enough.
different. Yeah.
Right.
It was for different reasons. Yeah.
So I wouldn't worry about any of that nonsense.
I mean, I don't think we are. We actually have a train theme with ours because we were talking about stuff we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I actually have train as a niche because
Nice.
I'm a model railroader and stuff
And
like
I'm
that.
just a wreck.
And I'm
So I'm the
just
train, she's the wreck, and it's all garbage. But we actually have played on that. So that's what makes it a little different from everybody else, because they're like, oh, we're just a mess. And it's like, we actually have a train theme.
You're a conducted mess. See what I did there? See what I did there?
And derailed.
Well, again, I'm excited to have you guys on the show. I can't wait to go back and listen to all 14 episodes of the TrainWreck Podcast. So what's going on this week?
What did we talk about this week? I just had a...
Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
So fast.
Well, we talked about spam last week.
Yes.
Nice.
Spam messages, spam the food. And this week we
Was
spoke about
podcasts.
podcasts,
Yeah.
which is why we're here.
Nice.
And which is why you guys will be somewhere else eventually soon. You'll be in our studio.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You down for that studio?
It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
By that I mean my living room on a TV tray.
Yeah.
Well, this
Uh,
used to be my office, and then it was briefly, now it's my closet.
Yeah.
This is an interesting closet.
Yeah, you gotta make it work, right?
But yeah, so we talked about our favorite podcasts, ones that inspire us. I'm not gonna say if your guys was on there or not.
Oh,
Ah.
sad.
But this is the one we really wanted to reach out to people with mutual interests, like,
Sure.
who like the same podcasts and want to communicate with us. And that's what we're desperately reaching for, is more
Oh.
people to actually talk to us, because that's what's going to get our show to eventually keep rolling.
Right.
Because eventually we're going to run out and just pump the brakes. There's nothing we
Yeah, I
can do.
mean,
But we're hoping people will be like, we'd like you guys to talk about my cat, and we will do a podcast on your cat.
About your cat.
Like we just said in this episode that just got released 30 minutes ago, that pretty much whoever sends us the first email is guaranteed to have that as an episode. Like it's guaranteed.
There you go.
I'm gonna send that email.
Yeah, I want to
So
send the email.
what's that email address?
Yeah.
It is trainwreckknowledge@gmail.com.
Trainwreckknowledge@gmail.com.
We were going to be called Trainwreck of Knowledge because we were going to do something else, and then we just cut it short because it seemed like too much. And we were maybe email. We're here now.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
You don't need the helping verb. You're fine.
Well, hey, we got a few more listeners here. We got Joe Seart III. I love that dude's name, from the Working Man's Podcast. Also part of The Buzz, as is Marital Nonsense. And from the UK, Mr. Simon Powell. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you watching the show.
Is he related to Simon Cowell?
Oh,
Is that how that
my
works?
Gosh,
Is that how last times work in Britain?
I think so, yeah.
Did it just rhyme?
I believe that. Check out his podcast as well, called the SJP Wrestling Podcast. We've both been on that bad boy.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
It was fun.
The Real Rumble 92 is coming up one day. We'll get there, brother. All right. So we've talked about the Trainwreck Podcast. Can't wait to listen to it. Email, Trainwreck. One more time.
Knowledge.
Trainwreckknowledge@gmail.com. And they will talk about whatever you want them to talk about. That's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're setting up for the fans. And we've...
You mean fan?
We have.
It's funny you say that. We've made a running joke that my friend Elizabeth is our only listener because she's been like there for us.
Aw.
Like we panicked one episode and we're like, we need some topics to talk about. We just did a draw bag of like questions for
Yeah, it
each
was a
other.
lot of fun actually.
And like she's been there. So I think she's watching this. I hope she's watching this. If she's not, but yeah.
And apparently, that is not how it works over in the UK. It is not
dang it.
rhyming relations.
I apologize.
That's how it goes. And also, I'm sure people are wondering, I know I'm wondering, why is Baby Yoda, which, by the way, I've only seen the very first episode of The Mandalorian, so I haven't
I'm
seen his
leaving now.
character. It was boring. I got so bored.
This
I thought
came
you
up
said
in
this
my
was a
Google
quality
feed.
podcast.
He came up in my Google feed for eating eggs. This is all I know about the show. And it was like a hot topic issue because he committed genocide.
It's
Like, right? He ate
Kind
an
of.
entire population.
he didn't. They were just the last two of their.
I don't know. That's all I know.
species. Well, yeah, no spoilers.
He ate the
Spoilers.
species?
All of
Yeah,
them.
he ate
Not-
a whole species.
He didn't eat all of them.
It wasn't
He didn't eat
of
all
them.
of
He
them.
ate the remaining hatchlings of a species that
Oh,
was extinct.
just like-
Baby Hitler Yoda.
Right, that's what they did. They
You just
incited
have
her
few
right
of
over.
them, maybe like 15. It's fine.
Okay.
You made it sound like it was one or two.
It was- yeah.
No, but if you think the show's boring, there is a problem. There is one problem with it. And I will give it that it has a very solid structure where it has this part, this part, this part is the same every episode.
Yeah.
But you definitely need to give it some time because first season, I think there's no relatable characters, there's no cameos. It's when those happen, I think that sets the show on fire
Sure.
and gets it going. I mean, it's a passion. I have the $30 pop figure that's this big.
That's badass. I'm a casual Star Wars fan. I would say I like it. I've seen all the movies.
Yeah.
I
really
have
just
like the
get
video games a
That's
lot.
fun.
Yeah, so I watched the first episode, and I was like, they showed all of the what was Han's Solo frozen in the carbonite.
Carbonite.
They showed
Oh,
all
yeah.
that, so I was like, oh, that's the carbonite. I get it. Like I was done. I'm kind of burnt out after like the Last Jedi and
Aren't there so many? There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah, there's
But no, I'm the same
Yeah.
person. I'm the same person saying this that also feels that there are so many superhero movies.
well, there are.
There are so many superhero
Mhm.
movies.
There are a lot. There are.
Remember when movies had storylines?
No.
Do you remember the 90s? I miss the 90s.
How's it going, Yvonne from the RSH Wrestling Podcast? Another co-host over there. I'm sorry. Yeah, the superhero. I'm over that too.
Yeah.
Like I like Spider-Man. I'm gonna keep watching
Like
those
I
movies.
miss movies like Ransom. Like remember when you
Yeah.
could watch Mel Gibson and you didn't worry about that like bathroom thing? Like there was
Well.
the thing. Like he did the thing and you know, oh no, I'm so sorry. What happened? I'm so sorry.
No.
Adam, what happened? What are your personal feelings on Mel Gibson?
Oh, I have none. I have none that I wish to stay on the internet.
I mean, I liked Ransom, but like that's not.
Braveheart?
Braveheart was good.
Braveheart was really good.
What
Solid.
Women Want? That was fun with Helen
Remember the
Hunt.
Iron Maiden concert we went to? He made that joke
Yes.
that they did this movie about this like really historical figure and it was going to be this most amazing thing ever. And then they casted Mel Gibson to do the guy. And it was like, you're right.
Before Mel Gibson was a crazy person though.
I think
Sure,
it's just
but
a
they coulda
cultural thing
got
at that point.
A
too.
Scottish
Yeah.
dude to do it, you know? But
Then he made the Passion of the Christ and blamed Jews. Like that was fun.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. My bad. I didn't mean to bring him up. I was just saying, remember back before you could like him and it was allowed? It's kind of the same way about Tom Cruise. I love to watch Top Gun. I love Top Gun. Fuck you, get out. I love Top Gun. I have a Top Gun hat downstairs that I got for Christmas.
Yeah, I got it for you.
Yes. I know. I know. No, it's tragic because of who he is as a human, but I like it and I can't.
Now, can you take a breath and then tell us how you really feel?
I love it. I don't love Tom Cruise though. I just really I love Top Gun. And A Few Good Men. That was my other.
Yeah, that actually wasn't bad.
I don't think it's fair in situations to ruin a whole movie for yourself because the actor is rubbish.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. Yeah.
Like sometimes you got to look past that. Like
it was like the whole Johnny Depp thing.
Yeah.
That went on and everybody's like boycott him. And
But to be fair,
Yeah.
his movies also fucking suck. So it's okay to not like Johnny Depp. I'm sorry, Johnny Depp sucks. No.
You're talking to a room full of weird kids, honey.
Yeah.
You're not going to get the support you're looking for.
Are you ready for this? His only good movie is Nightmare on Elm Street. Boom. And he dies.
Nobody else in the room agrees with you.
Johnny Depp is a nightmare.
That's his first movie.
He's like
He's
the
Brady.
boyfriend that gets murdered
In
and
the
the
bed.
blood goes and he gets like sucked into the bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fun fact. I don't know a lot about movies or actors. Please do not judge me for my ignorance.
All right.
Fell asleep and didn't do much.
So Simon from the UK is leaving us. You chased away our one UK viewer.
No.
No! Sigh, no!
And then take
Johnny
that back.
Depp.
Do
Johnny
they
Depp is
leave
awesome.
because of us?
No.
Yes.
He's in the UK. in the UK, it's like 5 hours ahead of time.
Yeah, in the UK, they're really big fans of Top Gun.
they're
So
in the future.
Oh man.
you take it back or they will leave. You're costing us the international audience.
You just cost us Europe.
How dare you?
But anyway, yeah, Johnny Depp. I don't know. He annoys me. Like you probably like all like Edward Scissorhands too, don't you?
I did. I haven't watched it since I was in high school.
Yeah,
It was a movie that left one of those things where I watched it when I was younger and I have no desire to watch it as an adult because it sits in my brain in that cobweb corner.
And it needs
And
to stay there.
and it's perfectly fine there.
You don't need to bring it
It's like I
out.
look at it, it's like, oh, look, it's like my baseball trophies. That was the thing that happened. I don't care
You
now.
have baseball trophies?
I have baseball trophies.
Shut the fuck up. How many?
I'm with her. What?
What grade?
What?
Was it a participation trophy? Like what? I need to know.
Jesus, just got attacked for being athletic.
My HP has been reduced to 1. I am now in critical health. If anybody would like to help me, please. First of all, the reason I played sports was kind of not my own choice. It was very well pushed by my mom to do like soccer and baseball. And I like soccer better, but she liked going to the baseball games more.
No. You can't say like soccer on the buzz because we have a soccer podcast that I talk a lot of shit about called Stand Your Ground or something.
Oh, is that the one?
So, fuck soccer. But anyway.
Yeah.
I could just leave.
So anyway, so how did you earn these trophies? Were they earned?
They were team trophies. They were like championship tournaments.
You know what I still
But I
have?
have 3 of the game balls because when you're younger, they'll
Yeah.
give you the game ball if you do like something good. And I have like 3 that's like outstanding sportsmanship and general
So you
conduct.
brought all the snacks.
No, I was just a decent person.
So the orange slices, not the sugary stuff, the fruity stuff.
Oh no!
I still have all of my ribbons from first grade when I wrote stuff.
I thought you were gonna say the ribbons from like when you did like the cross track meets. What were those
Oh
called?
God,
You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah,
When-
yeah.
I'm not a runner.
Yeah.
Nobody was, but they made us do it.
I did track. Yeah, I did track.
That's it.
It was some. Okay, I see a chat. People, there was a thing you did in school where they forced you to do it. And it was like a statewide thing.
Is
I
it
don't- maybe
called
it's just
all
a-
of school? Because
It was all the school. They would
Like
bring
track
it.
meet? I don't-
Kind of. I don't. I'm having a stroke.
What school did you go to?
was
I'm
it
not going to say
Auschwitz?
that on the internet. Was it Auschwitz?
No.
I heard that one was a girl.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That guy.
Listen, you can't set me up.
And there goes.
I am blonde and I have blue eyes. Watch it.
There goes Germany.
I know, God.
Oh, dang.
I am Germanic, so it's fine.
Oh, that's
Be
it. That's how it
careful with
works.
those jokes.
There goes Poland.
Anyways,
Wow.
It's a track meet. Is what you're talking about.
It was kind of a thing, yeah. And they would have us. They would have like a list of like 10 things you could do, and you had to pick 3. So it was like one of it was like relay, one of it was like not shot put, but it was something close. One was
yeah,
like,
that's track.
one was like a disc.
Did you do
throw.
track and
That
school?
is track.
No, they forced us all to do it. It wasn't like a sport.
Was it in gym class or something? Like, what do you?
Kind of.
Oh, the Olympics at like the high school Olympics.
No, we're talking elementary.
Jesus.
Where the
We ran a mile in elementary.
I didn't even do that much.
Nope.
You guys went to some advanced shit. They were like, half of you are allergic
Did
to
you go
the
to
world.
public education? The whole point is to do things so you're not like publicly educated.
Yeah,
Right.
no, like in my school, well, I went to a few, but it mostly through that part of life, like in that part of life, they were like, you guys are all allergic to shit, and you guys are all like, you know, your parents all smoking right in front of you. So everybody here has asthma. So I'm not going to make you run. We will play kickball, not dodgeball, kickball, because you kick a ball and the mat that you run to is the size of this table, and you lightly jog.
You lightly jump. You run this place.
She knows what I'm talking about.
So Amber knows what you're talking about.
Oh my God. Amber and I went to elementary school together
So that's weird.
for a couple. So, okay.
What was
so,
it called, Amber? What was it called?
No, there were a couple. We went to a couple of different, because we went,
I've heard drugs are a bad thing on the mind.
no,
They'll get you.
they like restructured our district. So our elementary school got moved based on our address. So we went to two different ones, but together. And
That's confusing.
Amber was actually a really good runner. She was fast. And I was like her best friend, and I was really slow, and I'm small, and I'm, you know, one of those kids who had parents that smoked right in front of them and in the car with the windows rolled up. And so I was like, I really can't breathe. I can't breathe. So I would hook onto Amber and be like, me and you are going to finish this mile in 15 minutes and then fuck off for 45. And that's what I did for all of 6th grade.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's how I got through the mile. But that was like what? That was just 6th grade. We didn't do like
a triathlon?
whatever this is that you
They
went
had
through.
like a 100-meter dash. They had like
I did that in
hurdles.
track.
They forced us all to do it when we were young. They were training us for something, and I know it.
Was it track?
Were you?
It was not track.
Was it track practice?
I've heard
Okay.
about this in apartheid. Were they trying to make you a soldier?
Were you in like military school?
Yeah.
It seems very vague to you.
Come to think of it, I think the AK-47 practice would have given it. No, I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
It was just something, and they gave us like ribbons based on our performance. I always had like the
Amber knows.
lowest because I just wasn't.
I asked her to tell us what it was.
Oh shit! I'm slow to the party. They gave us badges for completing stuff.
Thank you.
Where the fuck
Thank you.
was I?
I feel like there's like a Boy Scouts or something, like Girl Scout, Boy Scout thing. Like I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
I went to a very.
Do we want to
public
talk about
school.
education?
Oh my god.
Do we want to talk about that? We talked about that on one of our episodes. You want to talk about that?
I mean,
Where'd you
we
go?
already talked
How
about
was your school? Tell us about it.
it.
Yeah, I want to know.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't see this vibe is
No.
Make sure you just do the best thing she likes, which is just ominous staring till she
I-
sleeps.
This is getting creepy over here, guys. I don't know what's going on.
No. I went to a private school up until high school.
Oh my god.
Miss
Brag.
Rich.
And then I was
Right.
homeschooled.
Get off your high horse, Richie.
Okay, wait. No, I
We
had
didn't
my dad
run.
was
The
principal,
peasants carried
so-
us.
Yeah. I'm going, on shoulders and everything. One of those things.
The Palisade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
what?
Palisade. Not Palisade. What is that called?
What is
Wait,
that?
like a-
That's the protective barrier.
the belt.
Palisade.
You carried your books to school with a belt? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, like how there's like 4 guys who carry like the little couch thing?
Yeah. Like an
Every day
Aladdin.
in school
Like an
they
Aladdin.
carry-
Oh.
That has a name, and I'm gonna think of it
I
for
don't
the rest
know
of the
what it is,
podcast.
yeah.
It's like an Aladdin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just entered
Yeah.
every party like, I am Ali.
Princess Jenna, yes, it is
Yeah.
me.
They got the kid in the corner. That was me, hiding from everyone. So it's fine.
All right, that's cool. No, so I actually had this like really weird. Okay, so I went to a bunch of different schools
Yeah.
growing up, right? And then I graduated from Podunk. There were 70 people in my class.
What is podunk? What does that mean?
Well, there were 70 people in my
Like,
class.
was podunk actual the name of the school, or is
Yeah.
that something you're making up?
Yeah, no, that is gonna be the name.
Was
of
the school called podunk?
No, it wasn't
All right,
called
that's what I wanted to
Podunk.
clarify.
It wasn't called Podunk, but that's very much what it felt like. There were
Okay.
70 people. We were all whites. Half of us were related. It was okay to bring like your third cousin to prom, kind of thing.
To be fair, that is
I
legal.
promise you.
It's legal. It's legal.
And that's why they did it.
Did we go to the same school?
Right. I don't know.
Oh,
Like
no.
we're years apart.
I had
Wait,
like
can we
it
meet
was.
in the middle?
It's funny.
What is happening right now?
I-
Secrets are no fun.
Like in the middle. I feel
Nope,
like I
that's
should
not
just,
it.
like, leave.
You can't have secrets on the podcast.
We were trying to figure out if we went to the same school or not.
Just
We
say the
didn't.
name of the school. Who
No, I'm
cares?
not saying the name of the school. I'm talking about
No.
shit. Well,
I'll talk about my school. I don't care. Memorial High School, East Elementary School. I don't
It's
care.
not there anymore. They bulldozed it. Mine is still
Yeah,
like
mine got
that one
bulldozed.
is all in the
Clearly a
same
reason
building.
why.
That's an entire populace of people.
Yeah.
Just talking shit about entire village here.
What are they
So I
gonna
gotta
do
be
about it?
cool.
They're on meth right now. They ain't gonna do shit.
More than likely that as well. Yeah. But I was like started this story for a reason, and it was talking about why was I talking about my
Because she went to private
Yeah,
school.
because I was
fuck yeah. Okay. So
privileged, I guess.
I'm back. Okay, so then I went to college, and in college, I met a lot of homeschooled kids because that's you guys all just get like complete educations, right? But you guys are all very socially weird.
What me? No, not at all.
I remember feeling very much like, but I don't know. Like I made the mistake one time because I'm socially weird too of telling a girl I really liked her haircut and then finding out later on it was a weave and
Oh.
not knowing what that
Yeah.
was when I had to call my mom and say, I told this girl I liked her haircut. She told me it was a weave. I don't know what happened. What's a weave? And she was like, you know, those episodes of Maury when like the hair goes flying across the stage?
Oh, no.
That's a weave. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. I didn't know what that was until I worked at Burlington Coat Factory.
So yeah, so then I was like, I am that guy judging homeschooled kids.
Oh, no.
Like you guys are just so weird, but I'm that guy.
Okay, this is real.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, you should, yeah, you should
Okay.
pull on it. It's
Mine-
gonna come off.
Mine's real too.
Oh yeah.
Mine is not.
It's falsy. Yeah, yeah. So, but
yeah.
I used to be
Yeah.
really aggressive about my opinions on like private schooled and homeschooled children, but I wasn't that asshole.
No.
So I have no right to the way that I feel.
I mean, they can be weird. I'm weird. So, you know, it's a thing. It's
Now you
not-
said
weird, it's
they,
cool.
as in you're referring to other.
Other- yeah, I'm-
Did you
I'm
make
a-
friends?
No, you got to continue though, because you went to private school and then you went to.
I said it was homeschool. That's what we were just
Didn't you go to
talking
public
about.
school for just a short?
No,
time?
I've never done that.
Dude, you
That's
went to
gross.
you went. Whoa. First of all, it is gross.
It is
You went.
gross. I got
I
lice
would
from
never
public
do that.
school. It is gross.
You went from
Man, chicken
private
pox.
school to homeschool.
Mm.
It's the opposite of most people, right?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Well, we were just a smaller private school, so that's why. And also, I'm just really introverted, so I was cool. They were like,
We'll teach you stuff.
Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm like, let's do that. And I can do it in my pajamas. So
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
can't go wrong there.
See, this is like it's the pandemic style of life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Before,
I was doing it before.
yeah, literally, yeah. I like that.
I dig it.
Yeah,
I just spent many
enjoyed
years
it.
of heavy bowling. I mean,
Yeah, I still got that. Just not at school.
but you got that
Yeah.
while you had like the umbrella drinks brought to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Mm.
The
Snarky
servants
comments
will
when
still
they were
there.
Waving the fan. I'm like, guys, shut up and just do your job. But they wouldn't. It's whatever.
And we just lost Mexico.
Whoa!
Just burning all of our bridges.
Thank you, bye.
Such controversy.
Yeah, I've only done public school. Did you have public school too?
That's all I did.
Where'd you go to school? Around here?
Yeah,
Nice.
small town between Eaton and Dayton. That's all I'll say.
Oh,
Can I-
hey.
Can I
hey,
guess?
girl, hey.
Can I guess?
You can guess. and
West
I will tell you
Alexandria.
We'll say nothing.
No,
Oh,
You gotta-
Farmersville.
no,
Farmersville.
no.
West
No.
Alexandria.
no.
But
What's
you're
that-
close. Hush, you're close.
what's
And
that
I
G
know what
one?
it is, and I'm not going to say it, but I know it. Yeah, you're right.
What's that G one?
You're in. Shh.
What's
That's
it-
close.
What's you went to the G school?
Yeah.
So you guys were. How many people
No,
were in your
I didn't.
graduating class? Because we were in the same county then. We were in the same county.
I want to say like 63,
Jesus.
72
and we had like two people like,
from the
not
year
walk.
before.
That didn't. We didn't
I
have
had
any
two
of
from the
those.
year before.
I was held back in preschool. All right. No, we had 2 people who didn't walk, and then my freshman year of band, that's what I did. That was my sport.
I did band. Fuck yeah. What instrument?
Trumpet.
Nice. I did
8
percussion.
years.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
I
yeah.
did all through school too. Yeah.
That is a bummer.
It's my pride. It was my pride and my passion, and now I have nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Podcast.
I have a podcast. I have a podcast. We have a podcast.
Baby.
Who are you?
What? Hello? No, wait, COVID.
Oh, she covered.
Don't touch me.
That's our podcast, by the way.
Pretty much.
That's a podcast.
Yeah.
No, my freshman year we had 32 band members.
Nice.
32 people in band.
Did
and
you guys,
had
like,
to do the
just
whole like
Dude, that's crazy.
Oh,
movements and
wow.
everything.
That'd be hard.
And we got an A in the not championship, that's not the right term.
state?
State, thank you.
Yeah.
We got an A in state, and when we went and did the pork festival, it's in Eaton, we got a 1. So we outdid bands that had hundreds of people.
That's amazing.
Did you ever outdo St. Mary's, Ohio? Do you remember that name? We were an all
I
brass
don't
band.
remember the little people.
Saint. All right, I want to turn your mic off now.
Wait a second. I can attack the whole first half of this thing, and I say something. I
We
cancel.
finally bury Tom Cruise like the rest of the world wants to do.
Tom Cruise.
I mean, we were all about the band too. We had a lot of people though. We were an all brass band. That was like our gimmick or whatever. So our marching band only had brass instruments and percussion, which aren't brass, but they just don't talk about that.
Yeah.
And,
They make their own rules.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, I'm that person that's like, well, percussion isn't an instrument. I
It's
have
an
plastic
instrument.
hands at home.
That's still an instrument. Anything's an instrument that makes a noise.
See, that's what he's saying. That's his point. Does
Right.
that count?
It counts. Fuck off. It was fun. But it was my way of being involved without having to do any work. You know what I didn't have to do? Fucking blow an instrument for 6 hours. That sounds like rough times.
He's also
You're
that.
saying-
He's also that lazy in bed, ladies. Hands off, he's mine.
You're saying blowing an instrument, which you're pronouncing talent wrong.
Yeah, I am. I don't know how to read music. I don't know how to read music. So.
I can't either.
I did not know how to properly
faked my
read
way
music
through.
until I was a junior in high school.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I used to sit and go through and write all the fingerings down.
Nice.
I knew the timing, I knew that, but I didn't understand that. I took music theory.
Sure.
That changed it, ruined my life.
I get that. No,
I copied my friend that was playing the clarinet and just like did the things that she was
I
doing.
used to finger look all the time. We'd be sitting there
Yep.
doing it. I'd be going,
What are you doing?
I got real good at that.
I couldn't read music. Like I was in band my junior year and we did, so it was like half of the year was concert and the other half was the field shit. And I was in color guard. So I only had to play the clarinet a little bit. Just like a little bit. And I tried to learn how to read music. I tried really hard, but I am so bad at it. And apparently, like, nobody in my family can read music because my great grandma taught herself how to play 3 instruments by
Jesus.
sound.
Fucking go getter.
That's-
Yes.
That sounds like my dad.
Yeah,
He can listen to something and match the pitch and notes perfectly.
Yeah, like, so I can't read it. It's like trying to learn Chinese to me. I was just like, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't know. So I sat behind my friend and copied her. And then I got pulled aside because I was playing I was playing first chair music in third chair. And they were like, obviously you're not getting it.
Yeah.
And I was like, nope, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm fucking making this up.
And that's the thing too with music and band and like the chair seating. It teaches you very on that, and that's gonna sound bad at first, but like kind of like a know your place.
Yeah.
Like if you don't
did.
think you can perform at a certain level, perform where you can and strengthen a hole there. Don't try to be better. And
Right.
Right.
I mean, I was in first chair as a sophomore.
Not to brag.
To senior, but I had that range.
Yes.
I could play those high notes. I could
Right.
play the notes and do the music. And we had a couple people who just couldn't, but they did a good job doing what they could.
Sure.
I want to interrupt just like really fast because what you're saying is absolutely amazing. You're saying really, really talented, like respectful things. But all I can think about right now is you guys taking your shit out and then dumping your spit
Yeah,
all over
fucking
it.
gross.
Oh, you said take it out and dump it. We used to just hold it and just, and it would just roll out onto the floor. And
Yeah.
what's the best thing is when
Yeah.
someone doesn't know you just emptied it, walks by, and
No.
Nope. No, thank you.
I used to show up to those like little recital things looking really cute because I bought special outfit for it or whatever, but I am a super bad sweater when the lights are on me. So I would sit in the chair and look really cute. And then, I'd get up and like or whatever. And so I remember one
She's
time.
available if y'all want her.
Yeah, I remember one
I don't see
time.
no ring on this finger.
It 100% looked like I pissed the chair because that's how much I sweat.
Oh.
And it was so embarrassing. And I was like wearing a skirt and stuff, but it was like, it was sweat. Those lights are so hot, you know? And those chairs are so plastic and black, and they just hold all the heat.
The way you looked at me, like you were drowning. You're like, save me.
Yeah, like it was so bad, but it looked like I peed the chair, and everybody walked past it like,
No.
and I was like, whatever, fuck you guys. I'm in this for the Disney trip.
See, that's bullshit. Because you went to Disney.
I went to Disney.
I
was in the parade for Disney.
My sisters went to like New York and Disney or some shit. I went to fucking Tennessee. I went to fucking Gatlinburg. Like,
such bullshit.
I got screwed.
We went to Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
You got more screwed.
We had 4 trips, and every 5 years they do what was it? Or DC or whatever.
Yeah.
So the first year freshman, I contracted mononucleosis
Oh.
the day of the trip.
Who are you kissing?
Right.
We just shared drinks at lunch.
That's like the boring way to get it.
The next year we went to, I think Great Wolf Lodge was junior year. Second year, where did we go?
We had one trip and it was junior year.
Did you guys do parades and stuff though, like throughout
We did
the
the
year? Because
parade,
we did like a few parades, and I remember feeling very much put out.
Yeah, we did
It's
parade.
like, how many fucking times do I have to walk this street with this goddamn flag? Trying not to hit children with it.
Why would you try to not?
Yeah. It's a free pass to make good.
You're going down the parade. The kid comes out to get candy. I'm sorry, Sonny. You stepped a little too close.
Whoops.
Yeah, I remember when we were in Disney, we had to use like our special flags because
Right.
our other ones were excuse me.
I said brag.
No, yeah, for sure. No, so our regular ones were weighted, and they were afraid that because nobody learned how to stay in their box, with their flag, that we would hit somebody with it. So they made us switch to our special ones, which was a PVC pipe cut in half with some ribbon attached to it, so that we could do this, like this though, like a little bit more like, da, 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 da. And then like if a kid came running at us, they were like, now in this instance, we encourage you to kind of like play with the child.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So play with the
Stir
child.
up.
Yeah, like, like let them dance in the ribbons and it'll be fun. And, and I was like, I'm 17.
I am a child.
I want to not get tangled up in this bullshit, and I want to go stand in line for a roller coaster because I'm never going to come back. We can't afford it.
I could see you doing that, but they didn't use ribbon for you. They used like paracord. So you do that, you're dancing with the kid. You're like, all right, it's time to go. Just walking, dragging some
Like,
child by the
let's
neck,
go.
like ah.
Yeah, that was my life. I was just
Disney's
like,
a magical place.
get the fuck out of my way. There's an Aerosmith roller coaster. I need to get on it.
I need to get on it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But I got coached for like 2 hours about how to interact with these children.
That's crazy, dude.
Mhm.
Like I just played cymbals a lot and or bass drum, depending on the year, and it was fun. I didn't do anything. It did suck though. I did want to say real quick. I don't know about you. I know you got rolled in on camels when you were in school. when I was in
I had somebody else play the instrument. for me.
sure, right.
Nice.
Ukulele.
When I was in 6th grade, we
Nice.
started band in 5th grade at my school. I'm not sure about you guys, but probably about the same, right?
Maybe, yeah.
We started school in 5th grade, and I played the snare drum, and I was a walker.
What's the snare drum? Is that the big one?
No, the snare drum
That's
just
the bass drum.
that's the bass drum. That's the bass drum. I played that in high
The
school.
big one?
Yeah,
The
that's
big-
bass.
Okay.
The snare drum is the
Oh, so you
little
did
drummer
this
boy. Little drummer boy.
Oh, okay.
So, and when I was in 6th grade, remember 6th grade, my arms smaller than this small arm already.
They were probably
So,
like this big.
I had to walk. I had to carry that big ass drum in the big ass black case to and from school, 5 miles both ways in the snow.
Because you don't live farther away at a different time. Like it's not 5 miles on your way to school and then 3 miles on your way home.
I'm just saying, I did band for years, and my worst memory is carrying that damn drum to school every Monday, Wednesday, and
With your-
Friday.
with your skinny boy arms.
like
Yep.
fucking struggling, and it's all these people watching me as I drive past the road, like, "Oh, that dumbass!" Like I'm just like, ugh, ugh.
Dude, if it was me carrying that, I would have gotten somebody else to carry it for me, and somebody else probably would have driven me to school because I was adorable.
I was a
You're
big
just
girl.
like this dude.
Yeah, this weird gangly kid.
This weird gangly kid. You didn't even have a beard then. Like this is like one of your finest qualities, and you hadn't even grown it yet. Like nobody
welcome.
wanted to help you.
I know nobody still does.
I do.
Was the bus ride your favorite part of band in high school?
I fucking hated the bus
It was
ride.
the
Yes,
best.
because I didn't
God.
ride the bus. My mom always drove me to
Oh,
school.
Cheers to
No,
you.
I'm talking about the band bus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I enjoyed it because I never actually rode the actual bus.
Oh, dude, you missed out. We had so much fun on the band bus back in the day.
That was just
I saw my
high-fiving, but we
first-
can do this.
I saw my
How
first.
far are we going?
I saw my first dildo
Sorry,
on the
Daisy,
band
go.
bus.
Gross.
Yeah,
That's gross.
I'm just saying.
How
That's
many people had it touched? Where had it been prior
no,
to that?
he's just talking about a sousaphone.
Oh,
If you
ew.
could take that thing by junior year, you were set.
So like I remember when I had to be on it, everybody because I always put my deodorant on like in like this. And everybody got really excited because they hoped that I would lift up and go in because I was a double D.
I still get excited when you do that.
See, like, no. And they would all like, everybody would just wait with bated breath. Like, is Janae going to put on deodorant? And when I went, yup, whoop, they were like, aw, no booby shot. And it was like, who the fuck are you to ask for my tits so openly? Ew.
Hey man,
Ew.
you what would Wayne Gretzky say? You
Gross.
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I got 100% asked all the time, and it was disgusting.
Actually, Michael Scott says that.
Whatever.
I think the
I'm
thing
just
we
saying.
forgot to tell you is that our podcast is a family-friendly podcast.
We're not that.
Yeah, we're not.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't have
Sorry,
a
guys.
reason to be that way.
Well, if you invite us to be on your show, still, I'm not sure
Oh,
why you would, but
boy.
if you do invite us, we will be PG.
You,
I will
I
be
mean,
sober.
all we've ever done,
I won't be sober,
we
so-
said any guest we'd ever have on is just try your best. If you slip one, just be natural. We'll just go in and
I
edit
get to
it.
smack you.
I cuss naturally, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
I don't cuss.
Yeah, like,
I don't cuss
We turn
just to
into a
cuss.
game.
I cuss naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so do I.
Right.
She doesn't cuss at all.
We can get her. We can
She
get her.
said she's got like a method. You get slapped.
Yeah.
So I think I would learn.
I'm used to being slapped though.
Mm.
What else you got?
I mean,
We can come on.
Alright.
Yeah, I've got like
I'll
a
write
shot
up a
collar.
contract.
Yeah, it's fine.
Why would you write up a contract and leave it legally traceable?
Well, it's just like it's in blood. So it's fine.
No, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Not that kind of.
Yeah,
contract.
yeah.
We've been watching
Yeah,
Supernatural.
if y'all say, we all know as a Supernatural fan, the only good contracts come with blood, so
Yeah.
you know it's sealed.
He doesn't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know if that's my experience with those.
You don't need to be part of it.
I'm fine. Won't be.
It's something I'm working on.
Okay, you gotta do you, boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to always develop yourself. I think
Yeah.
she's just working on it.
I'm trying to move on.
She's living
Oh,
her best
please. I will help you pack.
life.
Yeah.
So 14 episodes in, guys. That's a pretty good number. A lot of people stopped before that. So
I'm,
A lot of people.
that means you are on the roll right now.
We've only missed one posting day, and that was because I got
Oh.
ill.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that
fine.
was- yeah, no.
I
That was
am
it.
not good at keeping commitments like this.
Yeah, I don't even think Marital Nonsense has 14
So,
episodes. to be
good
honest.
job.
It might.
Yeah.
We just said we're gonna just do this, and if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it as right as we can.
Sure.
Some of the early episodes quality is just real
It
bad.
sounds
It's not. I wouldn't say real
Like
bad.
we're in the fish tank.
It sounds like we're in the fish tank.
Right, I get that. Dude,
It's like Shark Tank, but smaller.
Yeah.
It's just less big. Yeah, dude, we did
To
RSH.
scale.
We're like almost at 100 episodes of RSH, or like 80 or something. I don't know. Our wrestling podcast that we do on Thursdays. In the first 30 episodes, we sound like drunken dumbasses. Why would anybody listen to it? And now we're 80 in, and we sound phenomenal, but still, why would anybody listen to it? But I'm kidding. It's an awesome podcast.
No, I was gonna say I think it was a lot more drunkenness punctuated throughout. It wasn't just the first 20.
Well, see, you
The
guys-
reason we could do 100 is because I
you
was like,
guys
fuck it.
Have the room to make a decent recording anywhere in your house. Honestly.
No, the other one we started in the apartment.
Yeah,
A
with
one-bedroom apartment.
the Moose Point, we started one bedroom
Even
apartment.
so, like, fun fact: my house caught fire last.
Oh,
December.
yeah.
I forgot to ask you about that.
Yeah,
Shit.
it cost fire. It cost fire.
It costs.
It costed the
And
fire.
it just moneyed is all it did.
Aw.
It moneyed.
So I have a spare bedroom upstairs. So I was planning on turning to a recording studio because I do have a admiration aspiration
Aspiration.
to become a voice actor or do
fuck
voice
yeah.
work. That's
You're
just something I
definitely
really want
good
to
at.
do.
Yeah.
So we started setting that up, but it became a storage room with everything else because we have a room that's
Because
unusable still.
fire.
Still, a year later, still.
Aw.
Don't trust insurance companies or the contractors they provide you.
Yeah, dude, contractors are
Yeah, no.
stupid. But anyway.
Because they're like, we can do this, and all of a sudden they're like, well, we really can't, so we're going to turn it over to you. Then we're like, we'll just do it ourselves.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we did, we lost half of the total amount of money. They gave us $12,000 to fix it. We went down to a budget of $5,000.
That's bullshit.
And then we get 3.8, or not 3.8, but like $3,800 when the job's done.
That's a joke. Makes
So
no
we're just
sense.
doing it as we can, and we don't need people. We need you.
You got this.
We need you. But you know who you are.
Yeah, you guys out there. You.
So we record in my living room, which has a 55-gallon tank with a 9-year-old catfish. You guys have seen it. You've been at my house.
I have. Yes.
I've been there.
So it bubbles, it makes loud noises. We officially turn it off, so he
Yeah.
just suffocates for an hour while we
It's
record.
Oh.
He's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Catfish don't die.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, no, 9 years ago, and he's fine.
Yeah.
So
100% of the arguments I used to have with Ben was about the background noise. I'm like, keep your fucking tank on. Don't do that to your fish, because I used to fight with Ben about I want to do
I'm with you.
laundry
I
when
turn
I
that
want to
shit
do
off.
laundry.
yeah, we've officially started turning it off
Oh my
because
gosh.
we started echoing.
Echoing.
This is also our
We edit
podcast.
all
We
the
just
time.
can't
Yeah.
speak.
We really can.
We started editing and removing the background noises as best we can, but it got to a point whenever we talk, you just hear the filter running. And
Yeah.
I put moving blankets and towels and other blankets all together on top of it to mute it. It wasn't enough. So we just got to the point where we just turn it off, go as quick as we can, and then just turn it back on. It's one of those auto quick start filters too.
Sure.
So I don't have to like pour water in it.
I mean, to be fair, I probably wouldn't kill my animals over my audio, but
No, and he definitely won't die from it because it's such a short time.
How
right.
big is he? Dude. So, okay, want to hear a really quick funny story?
Only if it's quick and funny.
So
Yeah.
my second stepdad, he was the one with the mullet. And
Nice.
yeah, and the pit bull and like the
We got pitbull.
well, he's a mix, but this one was
mix.
he had
He's mixed.
What's
he
the difference?
he had paperwork filled out that said that he was part of Petey's litter from the Little Rascals and all this bullshit.
Oh.
Right, but we lived in a trailer, so I don't know.
Do we believe it?
And we had an El Camino. So anyway,
That's
a
why.
1983
Yeah.
black cherry red El Camino. Actually, anyways, so
Cherry.
black cherry
Black velvet.
Oh.
And that little boy's smile.
and red velveteens. And for Father's Day, we had a fish tank, and one of the shovel noses died, and it was huge. And so for Father's Day, because it had lived for so long and it was like a ridiculous size, he wanted it stuffed as a gift
Aw.
for Father's Day. Is that an awe moment? I don't think that's
No,
an awe
I said
moment.
all as I didn't mean all. I meant like all.
Ugh.
Like,
That's what we did. Did you guys have you stuffed animals?
look
I have stuffed animals.
Say it.
Not pet
No.
animals.
No, you have not stuffed an animal. It's
No,
not.
the weirdest thing I've done so far is I had a turbo snail in my upstairs tank. I like fish.
It's pretty badass.
who I'm like, he hasn't moved in a few days. Is he okay? So I pulled him up to check on him, and all he is just a mass of just eaten away flesh.
Aw.
So I basically
sad.
cleaned the shell out, let it dry, and it's now sitting on my
Well, that's cool.
my
Aw,
mantle.
see?
I kept that.
Sure.
I'll keep it for about a year, and then I'll let nature have it back.
I'd
Sure.
keep it, dude. That'd be
Yeah,
like,
that's really
That'd
cool.
be
I
like
like
my
the way you said
memento.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but we had, I mean, it was a shovel nose from the aquarium in the bathroom that died.
That's a dream of mine. Is to have like my shower wall be an aquarium.
That'd be kind of badass.
Ours was like the toilet wall. It was what you looked at while you
Jared,
pooped.
I was expecting that.
It wasn't that nice.
Oh well, you know. I mean, Josh and Bree had a beta tank in their bathroom for the longest time. Beta tank, but that big, just a beta and LED lights.
Nice.
I went in the bathroom to watch the fish. I mean,
Yeah, whatever. That's what you do. Did she show off the bidet at her new home?
oh my god, that's all they talked about. We
Yeah.
bought one, haven't installed it yet.
Really?
Dude, I want a
Because
bidet.
She
Amazon.
showed me how it worked, and
Amazon
I
has
was like,
bidets?
I want to use that.
I'll have Jim send you the link.
All right.
I think we bought one
Sweet.
for under $40.
Sweet.
Fair enough.
This is gonna change things for me. And this is like, I'm really sorry. I don't know if this is like we just met today. I don't know how uncomfortable you are with me talking about how I clean my butts, but I'm very excited to use
I'm
it
very
today.
interested, actually.
On that note,
I
I hope you all guys enjoyed the show. Before we get to the end here and do a little bit more promoting of the TrainWreck Podcast, you all need to go to the Buzz right now. Follow all of our social medias, but don't let me convince you to follow the Buzz. Let this amazing music video convince you to follow the Buzz on all of the social media accounts.
Get the Lambo car, house in the hills with the stars. Told you I'd raise the bar, told you that I go far. Baby, it's crystal clear. I'm not a souvenir. I'm not an accessory. I'm a necessity. So come and check me out now. I'm a necessity. So come and check me out now.
Come on, girl, shake that.
Oh, that's the wrong song.
Oh,
But that's not all.
I didn't
That's
know
not
it was
all.
Have You Buzzer dancing, so I was like, this is cool. This is nice.
One more thing, real quick. The Buzz also has not just marital nonsense, not just paranormal activities, not just regularly scheduled hostilities. There's also a long live lineup of live shows right here on the Buzz. It's an own network. Check out all the shows right here.
War. Tell them that's what we ready for. War. Tell them that's what we ready for. War. Bringing that to competitors. Till we see the confetti fall, be ready for war. Tell them that's what we ready for. War. Tell them that's what we ready for. War. Bringing that to competitors. Till we see the confetti fall, be ready for war. Tell them I'm ready, any opponent. The crown heavy and every minute is chosen. A path only fit for kings, and you don't know what this court means. What did you enlist for? If it isn't getting more rings, then you gon' have to switch your team. Trust me, it gets more mean. I'm a nightmare going up against your dreams. First step is explosive like a bomb hit. Bet if I let it fly, I cannot miss. And you ain't got a chance at the top 10 when you getting clamped all night by your locksmith. On the block, throwing lobs to my top bigs. I'm a chef, no look with the top dish. Tie game, through the pressure as the clock ticks. Crossover, step back, hit a shot, swish. War. Tell them that's what we ready for. War. Tell them that's what we ready for. War. Bringing that to competitors. Till we see the confetti fall, be ready for war. This is how champions are made, but it never happens in a day. It's all hard work, but it's why what happens when we play 9 out of 10 times. I'm left you with.
So many great shows over here at thebuzz.com. Or actually, it's withthebuzz.com. So check them all out right now when you get time. Tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, whatever day, check it out. All right. So hope you all had a good time here tonight. I thought it was a pretty good show.
Yeah.
No, yeah, well, fair enough.
Whatever, fucking.
That's on you.
I've been to better funerals, and I'm just confused.
I was okay up until we had to talk about Top Gun, and then.
Why are you bringing it back up?
No.
Stop!
And we're back.
Stop digging it up. Let it die.
I can't let it die.
Let it go. Let it go. I don't give a fuck
Tom Cruise
anymore.
isn't that good. Let it go.
All right, guys, real quick.
I want the truth.
You can't. So one more time for all
Oh, I
of our.
love.
One more time. Where can we find? Don't even listen anymore.
No, we've lost.
Where
him.
can we find TrainWreck?
Oh, okay.
TrainWreck can be found anywhere you can listen to podcasts.
Anywhere.
Minus Podbean.
Minus that.
We had to put up small hiatus on it.
Yeah.
It costs money to host more than so many hours.
Yeah.
So right now we have no sponsors, no fans, no Patreons.
Oh.
We have fans.
You know what?
You're really selling
You
yourself
feel
right now.
the need for speed, and you didn't fucking do it. You're not living life correctly.
Anyways,
You're
it's-
not on the highway to the danger zone.
We're not-
Jesus.
Trying to think about Tom Cruise
We're not
again,
breaking.
lost her
We're
now.
not breaking
God.
even, so we just don't have it there yet.
That's fair.
So we uploaded it.
Yeah.
Something that we said you can literally find it anywhere else.
Yeah.
We definitely see the analytics from Spotify, so that's where I really want people to listen to it because that lets us see what people are listening to, what they like the most.
Sure.
Definitely also Apple because the reviews and analytics there are extremely important to us.
Yep.
And if nobody has that, and you have anything else, listen to it there. We have it pretty much there, and if you can't find it, check out our Anchor. It's all listed right there.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Along with like the best flight schools.
Jesus Christ. We gotta go.
Well, before you do, there's this like really great move when you fly it inverted.
All right, guys. Thank
For
you all so
international
much
communications.
for watching the show. Also, obviously, we're here every Friday night at the Buzz. You can also go check us out on all the same audio platforms that you can find. TrainWreck.com on or TrainWreck Podcast on. So all the same
logo.
platforms. All right,
There
guys.
you go. Yeah, that. There you go. This guy.
Hell yeah. And don't forget, you need Manscaped in your life. So go to manscaped.com right now. MN2020 promo code. You get 20% off plus free shipping. And that, guys, is going to be the end, finally, of this godforsaken episode. And I hope you all enjoyed the show. And if you didn't, that's okay. And remember all, as my mother always says, let's be better people.
Fuck off.